Yo, what's up, Rwby people? It's been a minute. It's been a minute, bro. With one of the episodes actually getting like felt corrupted with the audio, and then I just never having time to actually watch Rwby. It feels like it's been a good minute since I've seen some Rwby. But if I were to try and recall everything, I think last where we left off, Rwby and Co. They were on their first like assigned mission, and they were in this like abandoned city with the Speedy teacher. I forgot what his name was. It's been a minute, y'all. I'm sure I'll get reacquainted in the episode. But yeah, they're on this mission, and I don't think it was to study Grimm, but we got some knowledge on Grimm and how they're like, some of them are older and they're not so much like the older ones are sentient, but they can perceive. And I feel like that was interesting. We also got like a little bit of a talk on why some of these characters are doing what they do, especially with the teacher, and like how he loves doing it, and how he asked Team Rwby why they're like not enrolled in Beacon, but like why do they want to be huntsmen and huntresses. I think that's the right word. And I remember not having a problem with what their answers were to that question, but it felt more so not to question if they have the resolve to do it, but just to make them have a better thought line or thought process on the why they're doing all of this, you know? Maybe it's not as cut as dry as they thought. But yeah, that's where I remember it leaving off. I don't think he asked her because he kind of like already knows she was with the shits. But yeah, I think I just want to dive into the episode and kind of just be brought back into all of this, you know? See where this is going. Hopefully get some actiony bits too, but you already know the vibes. Goofy headset must be engaged. Alright, what chapter are we on? Chapter 10, Mountain Glen. What was going on there?
Trouble sleeping?
Arm was acting up.
Of course. So logically, you got out of bed, dressed yourself completely, and decided to gaze menacingly out into the distance. What's wrong?
What is this? This bonding moment. Get away from her.
I can't help but feel like he's keeping us in the dark.
Don't be ridiculous.
I feel like that every time he's on screen.
We are not the ones in the dark.
That makes it worse. I refuse to believe that a man I've trusted for so long would act so passively.
You're a good person, James. You've always done what you think is best for the people, even against strong protest. It's admirable. But it's high time you stopped talking about trust and started showing it. Ozpin has experience that the rest of us lack, and I think that's something worth remembering.
Experience that not even a general has? What the hell is this man up to? That's creepy. That don't look comfortable at all. He looks the most uncomfortable. That boy slumped.
Blake, are you awake?
Yeah.
Oh, so y'all just pretend to be
Why
asleep.
do you think he asked us about being a huntress? Like, what was he trying to say? Maybe he was just curious. You think?
No.
How are they thinking about it?
Weiss, are you awake?
Of course I'm awake. You were talking. And I think when I said I wanted to honor my family's name, I meant it. But it's not what you think. I'm not.
I feel like this is exactly what he
I'm fully aware
wanted.
of what my father has done with the Schnee Dust Company. Since he took control, our business has operated in a moral gray area.
Hella shady.
That's putting it lightly.
Which is why I feel the need to make things right. If I had taken a job in Atlas, it wouldn't have changed anything. My father was not the start of our name, and I refuse to let him be the end of it.
That's a bar.
All my life, I fought for what I thought was right. I had a partner named Adam. More of a mentor, actually.
Was that the man from the
He
trail?
always assured me that what we were doing would make the world a better place. But of course, his idea of a perfect future turned out to be not perfect for everyone.
What the hell was that?
I joined the academy.
That was like
because
really. I think
huntsmen
was that
and
flower?
huntresses were regarded as the most noble
Hold
warriors.
up.
No perfect future.
I gotta see
turned
that,
out to
bro.
be
That was
not
a.
perfect for everyone.
That was like a
I
flower.
joined the academy because I knew huntsmen
Rose?
and huntresses were regarded as the most noble warriors in the world, always fighting for good. But I never really thought past that. When I leave the academy, what
Did the
will
guy
I-
in the black trailer have?
How can I endure
rose on
so
his
many
back?
years of hate?
He has something on his back
I'm
now.
sure
Think
you'll
about it. He
figure
has
it
something
out.
on his back.
You're not one to back down from a challenge, Blake.
But I am.
I'll have to rewatch
I
that
do it
trailer.
all the time. When you learned I was a faunus, I didn't know what to do, so I ran. When I realized my oldest partner had become a monster, I ran. Even my semblance. I was born with the ability to leave behind a shadow of myself. An empty copy that takes the hit while I run away.
At
I
least
like
you two
that.
have something that drives you. I've just kind of always gone with the flow, you know? And that's fine. I mean, that's who I am.
I relate to
But
that.
how long can I really do that for? I want to be a huntress.
Oh damn, we
Not
talking
really
about me?
because I want to be a hero, but because I want the adventure. I want a life where I won't know what tomorrow will bring, and that'll be a good thing. Being a huntress just
Hey,
happens
what
to
the
line up
fuck?
with
This got
I'm not like
personal real quick.
She's always wanted to be
I was
a
like,
huntress.
damn, we have an intervention
Like
for
she
me.
said, ever since she was a kid, she dreamt about being the heroes in the books, helping people and saving the day, and never asking for anything else in return. Even when she couldn't fight, she knew that's what she wanted to do. That's why she trained so
Y'all talking
hard
like she
to get
can't
where
hear?
she is today.
Well, she's still just a kid.
She's only 2 years younger. We're all kids.
Well, not anymore.
Yeah, y'all in the field now.
Look where we are, in the middle of a war zone and armed to the teeth.
It's the life we chose.
It's a job. We all had this romanticized vision of being a huntress in our heads. But at the end of the day, it's a job to protect the people. And whatever we want, we'll have
I'm
to
liking
come
this
second.
conversation. It's kind of like maybe they thought it was gonna be way bigger than it actually is. Like they had all these personal goals.
It's late.
It really is just
Go back to
you gotta help the people, you know. You're doing this for the sake of the greater good, not for your own personal ambitions. Now y'all sleep, huh? I mean, you should have tapped somebody.
Zwei, where are you? Zwei! Huh? Zwei, this is a wasteland. You literally could have done that anywhere.
You want a little privacy.
What was what? I thought I heard a Beowulf or something. Let's just finish our patrol and get back to
Yeah,
base.
they did us. They out here. To be honest, what she's doing right now, it kind of is the right call. Like, you want to know where the base is. You want to know what they doing, bro. Though going about it alone ain't the move, but as long as you don't get caught and you come back with some information, that's a come
Go
up.
in yet. One bark means yes.
Smart dog.
This is it.
I didn't expect them to actually do anything.
Oh man.
Oh shit. Flex.
Come on.
Flex.
We
We
gotta
got the
get through
information.
Huh?
I didn't expect her to walk. Thought she was gonna super speed out of there or something. Thought she was gonna do the little speedy thing she always does. I guess not. Oh shit. What the hell is this, an underground city?
Breathe! Where does she come from?
You're a long way
Ah,
from home.
you can handle two. You can handle two. Oh, wait. Yeah, I just noticed that I don't see her scythe, bro.
Hey, hands
And I think they talked about this before. I don't think she's like Yeah, I don't think she has hand-to-hand.
The boss is gonna want to see this one.
We're just punching 14, 15-year-old girls.
Hey, Weiss. It's
Okay. I mean, they villains.
Rwby? Hey, where's Rwby?
That took me aback.
What?
Okay, the doggy got away.
What's going on?
Grab your weapons.
Oh yeah.
Your leader may be in trouble.
Oh yeah. It's time to head up.
Trying to do flow.
I mean, if it's just them, I think she would be fine. As long as like somebody that doesn't know who she is there. Somebody that doesn't know shit. But as long as somebody that she doesn't know is there. Isn't there.
I have had a day.
Fuck what I just said.
It's a little girl?
Because now that I think about it,
Wouldn't be bad.
all of like the head honchos know who Rwby
Rwby's
is, right?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Do you think she fell?
Val!
Down there.
Oh my.
No, why?
Of course. Of course, of course, of course!
What is it?
How could I be so stupid?
Dr. Oobleck, what's wrong?
Magic Glen! Yes,
What?
an expansion of Vale that was inevitably destroyed by creatures of Grimm, previously home to thousands of people, working people commuting to the city, the main city, developed a subway system to the inner city. Grimm's attacks increase, population in danger, now desperately searching for shelter. City evacuates into metro tunnels, and what do they find?
Quick lore
The
drop.
southeast quadrant of Vale is known for wild forests and deep caves.
Doc, what are you
So
saying?
is there like
My dear, we're not
You
just
said there
looking
was
for
a-
an
like a
underground crime
transit
network.
system?
We're looking for an underground crime network.
They've been working in caves?
No, Mountain Glen was Vale's first serious attempt at expansion. It worked for a short period of time. Thanks to
So does it
aggressive
lead
perimeter
back
defense
to Vale?
and
'Cause
unique
that
transportation.
would
The city
explain
developed
why
an
we saw
elaborate subway
bombs.
system to carry citizens safely from the new territory into the main kingdom. Sadly, without the many natural barriers Vale had to protect its borders, Mountain Glen was doomed from the start. As the end drew near, the citizens of the territory made one last attempt at survival. They took up shelter beneath the city, in massive caves that they had cleared out for the subway, and they had cut themselves off from the surface.
An underground village?
In a matter of speaking, yes. A safe haven. Until an explosion opened the mouth of another cavern,
Ah damn.
filled with subterranean Grimm.
Ah shit.
After that, the kingdom officially sealed off the tunnels, creating the world's largest tomb.
Well, that is
Rwby is
dark.
down there. We must find her.
Time to head up. Okay. 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 Rwby isn't quite the Piccadilly. I feel like a lot of the big informational bits from this episode came from literally like the last like 3 minutes of the episode. And he was like speed talking too, so I hope I caught everything. So, the place that Rwby fell into was an underground village, he said, not a city, that was used to be like a transit or like I don't know, like maybe like a, it was an expansion of course, but maybe it was an expansion of Vale. But at the point that where it got up to before, you know, bad shit happened, it was more of like a waypoint that connected to Vale. In the end, it was going to be expansion that connects to Vale. And maybe they were going to make more of these to connect to other places, I don't know. But interesting. There was an explosion and then it kind of just fell in on itself. And you know, grim. We didn't know what the hell the bad guys were going to be up to. But with the reveal of all of this underground city that I think he said it did connect to Vale in like some sort of way, or was planned to. So maybe the caves that it's probably not like it probably isn't like a set path yet, but there's probably caves that lead somehow, some way close to Vale. And it looked like they were packing bombs. It seems like they were prepping for a breach. And if we get like a, I don't know, a city invasion arc or whatever, that would be kind of wavy. I'm kind of down for that. Cause low-key, your boy been waiting for the next big set piece. Kind of sucks though that Rwby had to be captured. If we do get past all of this, you know, unscathed, you know, Kiro's on top and whatnot, I would love to see Rwby probably get some like hand-to-hand training or something, you know? Because I remember they had like their weapons were like supposed to be in lockers and stuff like that. And then now she was caught without her weapon. There's gonna be times when you're out in the field and you're gonna be caught lacking. And it sucks that it happened to her this soon. So yeah, she definitely needs a way to like properly defend herself without her weapon, you know? And I don't know how the others are without their weapons, but we could assume that Yang is probably fine without her weapons. But yeah, maybe that's something that will be brought up later. Because unfortunately that was a L. Like, she couldn't do nothing. And they clocked her once and she was night. But yeah, I'm fully expecting some kind of mission to stop. I don't think Oobleck and the Rwby team is gonna be able to stop. That was a lot of like opposition, you know. Like they're probably gonna go down there and learn that the White Fang and Turtwig are planning to probably bomb their way into Vale, because I don't think they could stop them. There's literally too much going on down there. They're probably gonna get the information and flex back to the city and probably prep for it. But first they gotta get Rwby out, so I don't know. Like, maybe they get Rwby out and maybe the villains learn that they learned what they're doing, and then probably speed up operations. I don't know, man. Things is looking spooky, but I think I'm gonna just head on to the next episode, because I actually gotta check. Because I saw in the corner it said Volume 3, Episode 1. I don't think this is the last episode, but I actually gotta like manually look for the next episode. Yeah, but it seems like we're probably coming towards the end portion of Season 2. And I'm really wondering if it's gonna end off in like a city invasion type of thing. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, you already know the vibes. Drink plenty of water, tell your loved ones that you love them, and most importantly, stay golden. I'll catch y'all in the next Rwby episode. Bye bye. Hey, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you look right above me, you can see 2 of my previous videos. So, if you feel like supporting your boy, feel free to check them out. It's okay, take your time. I'll just be right here when you're ready to watch them.